Before going to start all these things, I just want to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Shashwat Kumar Pradhan. So I have 10 plus year experience in embedded system domain with respect to embedded C, microcontroller, device driver, Linux platform, embedded Linux, all these area basically. So currently I'm working as specialist embedded developer in HPE, Hewlett Packard Enterprises. So I started my career in SCL Technology as a junior embedded developer, where I was working for aerospace domain for 1 year. After then, I joined Bosch. Basically, it is called Robot Bosch. So I was working for automotive domain there for 7 years. So I was mainly working for fuel injection system, then ADAS, advanced driver assistance, basically. Then I went to electrical vehicle project, all the new things, whatever things are there. So I was working there. Then after 7 years, I left Bosch. Then I was in Aptiv. Again, I was working for automotive domain where I was mainly working for advanced driver assistance, basically cruise control and adaptive cruise control. Then currently I'm in HP where currently I'm working for server domain as a specialist embedded software developer. So this is about me, and I'm currently staying in Bangalore. So yeah, so I just don't want to waste your time to give all those things. Okay. What so this is a small information about me, and if you'll ask me about my experience in C++, data structure, Linux, embedded Linux, device driver, then microcontroller, real-time operating system, automotive domain, then your semiconductor domain, in these areas I have worked. Okay, so yeah, so now we'll start the session. So in these two sessions, the first thing is what you are going to learn here. Okay, first thing is in the day one, we are going to cover very few things. Okay, I'm going to share my desktop. Then maybe we'll do something more. Team, everybody able to see my desktop, right? Is it visible? Anybody can give the response. Who can take the control, or you can send the message also. That is also fine. Okay, thank you. Okay, so fine. So yeah, so what is that? We are going to start. So what all things we are going to cover in day one? I think you already got the agenda. I'm not going to present any PPT so that you will get bored. Nothing. We're not going to in PPT mode. Whatever things we are talking, we'll discuss. Always it should be interactive. So then will be session will be interesting. Okay. So the topic will be what is embedded system. That is the first thing I am going to talk about. Okay. This is the first topic. Second topic is scope of embedded engineer. Third topic is how to become an embedded engineer. That is very also important. And the last point is career progressions of an embedded software engineer. Okay. So these are the today topic we are going to cover, and day two, basically, so how to start this domain. Okay. How to start this domain, what all things are required, all these things I will discuss today. Then tomorrow we'll do some live project. We'll install some softwares, we'll write some drivers, we'll write some programs, and we'll do some live project. Then you will get interest how to start it, so that you will get the ideas, then you can progress it. So that is the main agenda for today. That is the main agenda for these 2 days. Okay. So by the way, what will all things you will take it, you will get to know what is embedded system, and you will get to know how to start embedded system, and you will get to know what is the career growth is there. And tomorrow the most important things I'm going to teach you guys, there you will do the real embedded project. Okay, how to start write the program in an embedded system device, then how to put that code in the real hardware, and how to explore yourself. All these things we are going to discuss. Okay, then we'll start. What is embedded system? You can unmute them. It's fine. It's fine. Let make it interactive. I think the
Yes, sir, I have done that.
Hello, sir.
Hello, now it's audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
since how much time I was not audible? Tell me. I was telling so many things.
Sir, from where you asked the question, what is embedded system?
Yeah, what is embedded system, guys? We are okay from last 7 minutes. Oh my god. Okay, fine. So what is embedded system? You can speak. What is embedded system?
Sir,
Anyone?
embedded system is nothing but the combination of hardware and software to perform a specific desired task.
Yes, it's correct. Whatever you're telling, correct. Okay, and nothing else I'm going to tell. I'm not your faculty, so don't be hesitate to tell something. I'm just your mentor. I came here to give some ideas about embedded system so that you can speak. So no worry about that one. But either you are telling wrong or correct. If you are telling wrong today, tomorrow you can tell the correct thing. If you are not telling anything today, then tomorrow you will tell the wrong thing. Which is correct? Which one correct, guys? If today you are telling wrong thing, tomorrow you will tell the correct thing. So by taking this positive attitude, you can tell whatever you know, you can speak. Okay. So yeah. So what is embedded system? They are telling so many things. It is a combination of both hardware and software. Yeah, of course it is correct. Okay. Before going to that, I want to ask one small questions. I want to ask one small questions. The question is how to kill a mosquito. Can you tell me step by step process or algorithm how to kill a mosquito? Don't say that I'll use mosquito coil or mosquito liquid so that mosquito will kill. No, without using that, how to kill a mosquito? Can tell anyone?
Sir, I'm using a mosquito kill device by using a micro. There are I'm use ultrasonic sensor.
Okay,
Hello.
don't go to that embedded world. Just I'm making it generic. How to kill a mosquito in your home? I'll use hands to kill a mosquito by 2 hands. Yes, correct. You are by using hand you are going to kill, right? So I'll tell the step by step process. Then we'll see what all things are there. Okay. First, what you are a human being, right? You are a human being, so you have eyes, right? You are a human being, so you have eye. So first, what you are doing, you are sensing. By using your eyes, you are sensing that it is a mosquito. Am I correct? This is the first step you are going to do. Sensing. Then what you are doing? Suppose the mosquito is there on the top of the floor. So what you will do? Are you going to kill it? No. You will plan it. When this mosquito will come to your place, that time I'll kill it, right? Then you are doing planning. You are eating food, all these things. You have brain, so you will do some planning. So you are doing some planning. Then finally, whenever the mosquito is coming to your hand or near to your place where you can access it, where you can reach it, where you can reach it, yes guys, then you can kill. By using your hand, you will execute. So basically, you will do the execution. So these are the 3 steps you are following, right? You are a human being, you have eyes, you are sensing, you have brain, you will plan it, then finally you are doing the executions, right? And now think about a machine. So think about any machine, think about any mobile phone, or think about any, suppose you are going to any shopping mall, automatically the door is opening, any machine, what are the machines you are seeing? You think about your smartwatch, all the day to day, you every day by day, whatever you are using in day to day life, whatever things you are using, think about that. So what is there inside that, so that they are doing all the process? You are a human being, you are a human being, so you have eyes, all these things, but what is there in the machines? In the machine, suppose you are going to any shopping mall, automatically the door is opening. How it is happening? There is some sensors are there, yet there are some sensors are there. Yes, there are some sensors are there. By using whenever sensor, it will detect, automatically the door is opening. That is a small examples. Okay, and who will do the planning? Who is doing the planning? You are doing the planning. What you are doing planning? Suppose you are writing the program. Suppose you are writing a program integer a comma b. Then you are writing a program integer sum. Then finally you are writing sum equal to a plus b. Then what it will do? What it will do? It will give the summations, right? It will give the summations, any programming language, either you're writing in Java or you're writing in C or you're writing in C++, any programming language. If you're going to write, what it will give? It will give the summations. Am I correct? So you are doing these planning things, right? And finally, who is executing all these things? Finally, who is executing all these things? Who is executing finally? What is there inside the machines?
Microprocessor.
Exactly. Either you can say processor, either you can say processor, or controller. Either you can say processor or controller. Okay, that is there inside the machine. So simple. What is processor, controller? You know very well, better than me. Now you are buying mobile phone, right? Whenever you are buying mobile phone, what is the first criteria you are seeing? Oh, Snapdragon processor, 650. 625 Snapdragon processor, 8 GB RAM, 16 GB RAM. What is all these things? This is about the processor. Who is executing? Why you are going for Snapdragon processor, which is from Qualcomm? Why you are going for 16 GB RAM, 8 GB RAM, 12 GB RAM? Why you are going for more processor? Because it will execute. It will execute to tell your mobile phone, right? So that is nothing but a processor or controller. So then what all things are involved? What all things are involved here? Some part of. Okay, and one more thing, and very important thing in the machines. Without this, it will not work. Anyone can guess what is that? You are using Apple phone and you are using Samsung phone, right? Which is more price?
Apple.
Apple. But without battery, can you use that one? Without battery, can you use that one?
No, sir.
So the power supply is the main thing. Okay, the power supply also.
No, sir.
Yes, the power supply is the main thing for in any machines. So you are also going to use power supply, right? No, you are giving power supply to sensing part. You are giving power supply to execution part. Yes, you are giving power supply to execution part. Everywhere power supply is required. Now, if we'll see what all things are involved, sensors. Oh my God, what is that? What is sensor, guys? What is sensor?
So sense anything like
Okay, is it hardware or software?
It's a hardware.
Hardware.
Exactly, it's a hardware, right? Sensor is nothing but your hardware. Now you are writing the code. What is that? Hardware or software?
Software.
Software.
You are going to write some software. You are going to write some code, and finally, what you are doing? Finally, what you are doing? That software you are putting into processor or controller. That software you are going to put into processor or controller, so that your
Microcontroller.
it will execute, right? So this is also hardware. Now what all things? Okay, this complete system is known basically is called automation system, or you can say embedded system, where it is a combination of hardware, it is a combination of hardware plus software, again hardware. So what is that? So basically it is a combination of hardware and software. So in which way, where it is used, you got the clarity. So for sensor, you are going to write the program, and to execute, who will execute? Microcontroller will execute along with some devices, light, fan, motor, touch screen, all these whatever things are there, you will connect it. That is the different thing. That is the next one. So I just wanted to give you what is embedded system. Basically, I can say it's a combination of hardware and software, right? If I'm talking about embedded system, it's not about only hardware. With hardware, also software required. Clear, everybody, guys? Everybody clear? What is embedded
sir.
system? I can say it's a combination of both hardware and software. What is there in hardware, you got to know. What is there in software also, you got to know. So I can say embedded system is a combination of both hardware and software. So it is a combination of both hardware and software. So by using both hardware and software, we can create an embedded product, right? So if we'll say what is embedded system, it's a very simple answer. It's a system which is the combination of hardware and software, and which will do some specific jobs. Okay, this is about embedded system. Okay, so now we'll go to the next point. Scope of embedded engineer. So you got to know what is embedded system. So before coming to scope of embedded engineer, again I'm talking about two things here. Scope of embedded engineer. So whenever I'm talking about embedded system, now tell me, if you want to become embedded engineer, so what all skill set you should know? You should know the hardware concept, you should know the software concept, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
if you know only the hardware concept, very simple. If you only know the hardware concept, then you will become embedded hardware engineer. Okay, then you will become embedded hardware engineer. If you know the both the things, then you what will become? You will become embedded software engineer. If you know both the things, you will become embedded software engineer. If you don't know the hardware, you cannot become software engineer. You know why? Otherwise, how you will write the code for sensor if you don't know how sensor is working? If you don't know how switch is working, if you don't know how motor is working, then how you will write the code?
Hardware is required.
Yes, for that you should know both hardware and software. Now tell me, now what you are thinking? Which have more package? Which will give the more job, and which will give the more package?
So,
Software.
hardware and software. It's an embedded software.
It will give more, because hardware engineer always they will get the less package, and software engineers always they will get the more package. I'm just giving the small things, right? Now, what is the scope? Of embedded engineers? First, you should know which all domains are there. You should know first. Then you will go to scope. Okay, what all domains are there? Yes.
What about embedded system engineer?
What about embedded
System engineer.
system engineer, right?
And designing engineer.
Yes, that also we'll discuss. Whatever your questions are there, right? We'll discuss. Don't worry. Okay. First, I think, then I'll tell you the question answer session. There we'll discuss all the questions. I'll give you answer. What is system engineer? What is the role of system engineer? What is the role of design engineer? Everything we'll discuss. Clear, guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
System engineer you cannot become from starting. Who will become system engineer? Who all are the expert in system? Now you are going to make one vehicle. Now you are going to make one scooty. First you should know how scooty, how they are designing, how it is working, which all parts are there, which part what it is doing. Whenever you will know all these things, then you will become system engineer, right? And to know all these things, at least you should learn in 4-5 years, right? So initially you will work as a software engineer, then slowly you learn the system, then finally you will become the expert and you will become system engineer. Very simple answer. Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now we'll talk about the scope of embedded engineer. What all branches are there? Whatever divisions are there? Now we will start from your day-to-day life, your consumer electronics. Your consumer electronics. Okay. Whatever day-to-day life you are using, right? You are using TV, you are using refrigerator, all these things, right? In homes, oven, micro oven, basically. Whatever things you are using in your day-to-day life in your home, all these things coming under consumer electronics. Apart from this, all the wearable devices like smartwatch, okay, or you can say your mobile phone,
Smart speaker.
smart speaker, everything, all the smart devices, whatever you're going to talk, all these things are coming under consumer electronics. This department is called consumer electronics, and we'll talk about which all companies you know very well. How many refrigerator companies are there? How many micro oven companies there? How many smartwatch company are there? How many mobile phone companies are there? How many TV brands companies are there? Like LG, Toshiba, Samsung. Then you will talk about
Exactly.
board. There are so many. All the mobile phones, everything. It is coming under consumer electronics. Okay, this is one domain. The next domain I'll talk about now the evolution. Now the revolution domain, basically you can say that is your automotive domain. What is that domain?
Sir, your voice is not that clear, that much clear.
It's not clear. Now also not clear.
Now it is clear, sir. Sometimes going to slow.
Okay, fine. Thank you for to inform. Now I hope everybody clear, right? Now it is clear. You are able to hear it properly. Yes. Yes, clear now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now we'll talk about automotive domain. If I'm talking about automotive domain now, the car, basically the vehicle industry, right? You can talk about scooty, electric scooty, you can talk about electric vehicle, you can talk about petrol vehicle, you can talk about normal diesel vehicle, or you can talk about CNG vehicle, or you can talk about truck, you can talk about all these things. This is coming under automotive domain. Basically, all the automobiles, okay? So there are so many. Again, you can talk about car, or you can talk about electric vehicle, okay? Now, this is all this coming under automotive domain. Now, which all companies are there in automotive domain? Like Bosch.
Tata, Mahindra, Bosch,
Exactly. Tata, Mahindra,
Kia,
Volvo, all the companies,
MG,
right? BMW, Mercedes, Benz.
Ola, Chetak.
Yes, you already get to know whatever all the companies are there. Now, nowadays also all the key player, right? All the Indian company like SCL, like Wipro, Infosys, all the Indian company I'm taking who all are not into embedded domain, but now they are also starting work on these things, vehicle creation, all these things. Okay, so already Tata, they have their own car. Tata, you can see Tata now how much evolution growing happening every day. Tata, they are making the new car every day. They are making the new car. So that is there. Now next is your locomotive domain. Locomotive domain means your train. So whatever for train system, basically. Okay, so in this domain, basically we are talking about train. So this domain is called locomotive. Next is your aerospace domain. Next is your aerospace domain, all the component product for your aeroplane. Now autopilot mode is happening. How it is happening? You are writing the code, according to that code it is going in the auto mode, right? It is finding the way, it is finding the traffic, and in that way it is moving. Aerospace domain. And whenever you are going also in aeroplane, there are so many features. If you are seeing, if you are pressing the button in your place and it is reflecting in air hostess place, so that they are coming and they are asking what you want. So all these things you are seeing, that is called aerospace domain. And the final is also very good domain, that is semiconductor domain. What is semiconductor domain? You know?
Yes, sir.
What is that? You are talking
Like a
about
chip.
processor. You are talking about processor, Qualcomm processor, right?
Yeah, Qualcomm, MediaTek, and
Qualcomm,
other.
Intel, your
Unisoc.
microchip.
Snapdragon.
Snapdragon is product of Qualcomm.
Yeah.
Your microchip, and
Micron,
there are so many. Your NXP Semiconductor. There are so many
Samsung.
companies out there.
Samsung
Mediatek,
also.
Dimensity.
Yes, Samsung. There are so many companies are there. Okay, very big players. Now Google also manufacturing. Now Microsoft also manufacturing their own controller. Now Nvidia. You are talking about Nvidia. Now
Yeah.
talking about what is that? Nvidia spelling is wrong. Okay, you can don't think. And so you, and one more is AMD. Now AMD also is playing very big role in the industry, right? So they are
Yes, sir.
one domain. Okay, and one more domain is server domain. Server domain means now every company is there working for server. You know Cisco server, right? Cisco server, router, server, and all are talking, right? Cisco server, then HP server, then Dell server, then Intel server. All the companies that you so now suppose in a company is there, right? So they have so many employees, they have so many data. So where they'll keep the data? They cannot keep in the hard disks, right? If tomorrow that hard disk will crash, what will happen? Every data will
Data
go.
loss. Data
Every
Any-
data
loss.
will loss. So for
Yes.
that reason, they are using the servers, and these companies they are providing the servers: Cisco, HP, Dell, Intel, and they are also embedded system is used. Okay, they are also embedded system is used. That is one domain, and there is also one more domain, that is your medical field. That is also your medical field. Now recently so many things are coming. Recently there are so many devices are coming which is doing robotic surgery, or previously if you are going to do ECG, right, they are putting some machines in your things. Now there are so many latest technology devices are coming, and how they are measuring now. So this is coming under medical field. Okay, this is coming under medical field. Now we'll again start, we'll go back from starting. Now tell me, people will use TV or not? They will use refrigerator or not? They will use smartphone or not? They will use smartwatch or not? Or they will stop all these things? Will they use or they will stop it?
They will use.
They will use. If requirement is there, if they will use, then now think about this domain, how much product they are making every day. Because every day you are seeing the latest version of mobile phone. Today you are seeing one phone, even after 3 months, one more new phone. After 3 months, one more new phone, right? After 3 months, one more smartwatch. And people are becoming smart by using smart devices. And also they are becoming lazy, right? So think about all these products they are making by using controller, by using sensors, by using writing code, and every day they're writing. Now think about automotive domain. Now previously, now autonomous car is coming. Did you see the video in Instagram? There is a reel, right? In Instagram there is a reel for XUV 700 car. What is the reel? There are four friends, they are going for trip, including who is driving the car. They are playing the card inside the, they're playing card game inside the car, because they're putting into autonomous mode, ADAS, that is called basically ADAS, advanced driver assistance, cruise control and adaptive cruise control features, and the vehicle is running. So now all the new things are coming, right? All new things are coming. Electric vehicle is coming, airbag, anti-lock braking system. There are so many features are there. So every day new features are coming and new cars are coming. Do you think they will stop this technology? Do you think people will stop using car?
No, sir.
They will not
No,
use.
sir.
If they will not stop, then why? Who all are making the things, who are writing the codes? Do you stop? Do you think that they will get less salary? If there is a
No, sir.
demand, they will also get, right? Same way.
Yeah.
Same way your aerospace domain, semiconductor domain. Every day you are seeing a new chip. Today, Qualcomm Snapdragon 650, tomorrow 720. Next day, different things. Also in graphics, if you are playing games in laptop, you know about graphics like NVIDIA graphics or AMD graphics, Intel graphics. They are making the graphics. Today one graphics, tomorrow one more graphics. You think about on DSLR camera. Today they are giving one features, tomorrow they are giving another features like AI features. Next features. They are making it. Do you think they will not stop? They will stop all these things. That is also not going to stop. So if nothing is going to stop, then why you not? Why you will not be a part? And one more big advantage thing I'm telling in this domain, you know what is the domain? So whenever any recession is coming, now you know the market's scenario, market crisis is there, right? So everybody are firing, everybody are firing, and they are telling we are doing the cost cutting. Basically, they are firing and they are doing the cost cutting. So every companies are firing and they are not opening. There is no openings. If you ask, if any your brother or sister of any of a relative, they are working in the software industry, you ask them, are you getting the job? Are you getting the calls, interview call? Are you getting the job, or are you getting the interview call? They will say no. But this is the
No, sir.
domain.
I'm already facing that same issue.
You are working for what?
No, I quit that job
Which job you are doing? Which job you are doing?
as a software developer.
What? What language?
Java, as
Java.
a yeah, as a
But
backend developer.
yes, as a backend developer. But now you can ask in the industry, this job, embedded system, they have lots of openings. Every company they have lots of openings, because I'm teaching so many students, I'm placing them in different companies. So I knew it. So there are lots of companies are there, they are continuously hiring, because tomorrow they're telling we want a new car, tomorrow they're telling we want a new mobile, tomorrow they're telling we want a new smartwatch. If you are not making a new smartwatch, other company are coming and they're making it. If you're not making a new car, other companies are coming, they're making a new car. If you're not giving a new mobile, new version of mobile, other companies are coming and taking over. So they will not stop the product. And embedded system engineers, continuously they are working, and continuously they are hiring. Okay, because that much requirement is there. Now Tesla is coming to India. So for Tesla, they are going to start their new branch in Bangalore. They're going to hire some 1,000 people. Now Google is setting the new office in Bangalore. Now Google, they're making some new product where they have their own controller, they are doing everything their own. So for them, they're hiring. So in this domain, there are so many things are there, because every day people are using new things. And if they will use new things, somebody should be there to make it, somebody should be there to construct it, right? For that reason, there are so many lots of opening. Also, you can see, you can ask, if I'm telling wrong or right, if your brother or sisters are there, you can ask them, they will tell about this domain, how this domain is. And whenever any recession is coming, they will throw so many people from industry. There are no embedded engineer, they are got firing, nobody, because this domain have that much potentials. Every day you have to write the code for controller, sensors, all these things, because people are using. Now everybody wants to become smart, and everybody wants to use the smart devices, right? If everybody wants to use smart devices, if everybody wants to use all these things, then why they will stop the product? So this is about this domain. Okay, so what is the scope? If we'll ask, what is the scope? If we'll ask, this is the scope of embedded engineer, where so many things are there, where they are going to start it. And everybody, now all cars, now BMW, they are making the new gen car, autonomous vehicle. When I was in Bosch, I was in Germany. So I went to BMW office for work. So they are working for autonomous vehicle. You can research in Google also. Now BMW is going to make the new version of autonomous car. So Europe is the king for autonomous vehicle, right? Europe is the king. Like all the big companies like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Porsche, all the big companies, they are from Europe. So I went when I was there, so I knew what is the evolution they are doing. So of course. And one more thing, I just want to tell you the very big scope in this domain. There are lots of on-site opportunities. You know why? Because if you don't know, or no, I'm not sure. Now Volvo from which country? Volvo company, Volvo car. It's from which country?
So I think you are
It's from Sweden. It's for Sweden. It's not from US. It's from Sweden. Now all the new works they're making in Sweden. And if you'll see, all the automotive engineers, automotive domain engineers, now they're going to Sweden, because Volvo, they are making now new products, everything. All the Indians are going and they are staying in Sweden. Think about Volvo. Bosch, right? Bosch also is German based company. So many are there and staying there. So basically, what I want to tell, if you are in automotive domain, as an embedded engineer, it's a very big chance you'll go to European country and you can work there. Not even European country, you can go to US or you can go to Singapore, anywhere, because wherever the chip, Singapore is the main chip manufacturer, China is the main chip manufacturer, right? So they are making it. So a very big opportunity is there to go to on site, or you can, if anybody have plan, also they can settle there. So that is the scope basically. So scope of embedded engineer, if you ask, there are so many scopes, and also you can see how many domains are there. According to that, there are so many are there. Now the next topic is very important: how to become an embedded engineer. How to become an embedded engineer. If someone is asking how much time it will take, again I told, today 1 hour, tomorrow 1 hour, tomorrow it may extend, but today 1 hour. How to become an embedded engineer. So how to become an embedded engineer, if you'll ask me, simple. There are very few things you have to learn. Okay, there are things you have to learn. One is hardware concept. One is hardware concept. What is there in hardware concept? It's not necessary that you should learn about sensor. It is not necessary that you should learn about sensor, or it is not necessary that you'll learn about all the motors, everything. Nothing like this. Hardware concept means first you should know about the microcontroller concept. First you should know the microcontroller concept. Okay. Basically the configuration, how you will configure the microcontroller, how you will configure on the everything. There, memory, how you will configure about memory, how you will configure about pins, ports, all these things, whatever things are there, how you will configure it, that you are going to, that you should know it. Inside the microcontroller concept, especially the concept of like timer, what is timer, what is counter, what is that called, what is interrupt, what is serial communications, how basically it is communicating with another devices, what is serial communications, PWM. There are so many concepts. I'm just telling one example. That concept is no. Okay. I just give one example. What is timer, guys? Anybody know? Sorry, what is interrupt? Anybody knew what is interrupt? Anybody knew?
It stops the current task and perform the what it requires.
Okay. I'll give one small example. Okay. You are using mobile phone. Everybody using mobile phone, right?
Yes.
Everybody are using mobile phone. Now you are listening the music. You are listening the music. The new trend music came. That you are listening, right? So when you are listening that music, suppose your friend call, then what will happen? The music automatically will stop. Yes or no?
Yes.
And you are going to attend the call. And once your call finish, again music will resume from there, right? So that is called interrupt. Interrupt means whatever the high prior task is there, it will do first. Whatever high prior task is there, it will do first. Then it will go again to the low priority. I'll give one more small example. If you're driving the car, suddenly accident happen, what will happen? The first thing airbag should open, right? The first thing airbag should open, and it should happen very fast. After then other things. So that is called interrupt. Basically it will do. So how you are scheduling all these things? I'll give one more example. Now you are using laptop, right? In the laptop, what you are doing? You are listening the music. And same time you are editing something in the MS Word. Same time you are playing games, right? So 3-4 tasks are running. Am I correct? Yes or no? So when 3-4 tasks are currently running, how it is happening? This is also happening. How? This is also happening by using some embedded processor. So that multitask are running. Okay, that concept, OS concept, all these things are there. So first you should know about the microcontroller concept. Then you should know about embedded OS concept, operating system concept. Okay, like how multiple tasks will run, how you will schedule how you will schedule the task. Suppose there are 5 tasks are there, how you will schedule, which task will happen first, which will next, how parallel it will run. There are so many features. If I'll tell now, I think it will go above your head. Okay, these things you are going to learn, and you are going to know about some hardware devices. So basically how you will configure. So basically how you will configure all the hardware devices. Okay, configurations and uses. If you don't know how to use it, then how you will write the code, right? So this hardware concept you have to learn. Apart from this, very important thing is your software concept. Apart from this is very important thing is your software concept. Software concept is the important thing. That is nothing but your embedded C. One language is sufficient. One language is sufficient. That is for embedded C. You can say C language also. Or also you can say C language also, embedded C, or you can say C language also. This is the two things you should learn it. First, your hardware concept. Second is your C concept. If you are going for any interview, someone was there. He was telling 2.5 year experience in embedded system. Someone was telling, are you there? Someone was telling in the chart I saw, I am an embedded engineer. I have 2.5 year experience. Someone was telling, are you there? Someone was telling from starting. Yeah. Hello, sir. I have 2.5 year experience in embedded design. Raj Kishan, are you there, Raj Kishan? Okay, no problem. So, if you are going for any interview, you know what? They will ask 60% question from embedded C. They will ask 60% question from embedded C. Another 40% question they will ask from here. So this is very much important. Up to 10-year experience, they will ask 60% question from here, 40% question from here. So this is very much important. You should know about hardware concept. You should know about embedded C concept. That is the very important topic. Okay, that is a very important topic. You should know it. So this is the initial level things. I'm not going to tell you learn machine learning, you learn artificial intelligence, you know everything. No, from starting you should know this much. If you know this much, right? And when you start working in a company, in an industry, what they want the extra things that parallelly you learn there. That things you learn parallelly there. If you learn everything, it's not meaning that you are going to work in that particular field. Nothing like this. Whenever you are getting placed in an embedded system company, then whatever work they will give. Suppose some company they will tell, do the embedded programming by using embedded C and by using microcontroller. Apart from this also, they will give some extra work, write some scripts by using Python. That time you learn Python. They will give time. Some company they will tell, do some machine learning. That time you learn machine learning, right? And some company they will tell, do some artificial intelligence work. That also you are going to learn there. So all these things will come automatically, not from everything from starting. Not everything from starting I'm going to tell you. So everything you are going to learn. So it's a very simple way. So initial level you have to learn hardware concept, that is very much important, and embedded OS concept like real-time operating system concept and embedded C concept. That all these things should know it. Okay, then only you can become an embedded engineer. And I'll give a small suggestion also. If you know all these things, then you'll start doing one small project. You take one controller or take one board and start doing one small project. And whenever you are doing the project by using hardware or by using some sensors, by writing some C code and start putting in LinkedIn. So everybody have LinkedIn profile, right? In LinkedIn, you can start putting it, and whatever things you are going, you will start putting in LinkedIn. Automatically, the HR from different companies or from different company HR, they will see the things, right? Then they will come to you. They will ask, will you give interview in our company? They will come to you so that you will get job opportunities. Means basically now the trending, this is a very trending thing happening. Everybody are trying to put so many things in LinkedIn, and from there any HR or any technical manager, they are getting to know that, okay, this guy or this person or this girl knew the things. Then they will message you in the LinkedIn and you can give the interview. That things also you can do that one. Okay, then I'll just show one demo here. So how you can do small project. I can show you one demo. If my Proteus will work, I'll show you. Otherwise, tomorrow we'll do it anyway. But still, I want to show one demo. So how you can make small project also.
Sir, actually, I already did it.
Yeah. You already did it. That is the starting stage I'm telling. Okay, how to start your career. I'm not telling you the next level. So this is one project, small project I have done. This is password based door locking system. So your door is there. In front of the door there is a keypad, and whenever you will put the password, correct password, your door will open. If you're putting wrong password, your door will not open. So all these things also it will display in the LCD. You can see password based door locking system. It is asking for a password. My password is 1234. I'm just putting some different password, 6548. It will tell wrong password, so door will not open. Again I'm putting another time. This is also wrong password. Again I'm putting another time, 68. So whenever 3 times wrong password you're putting, there is a alarm. This alarm will start crying. So that what will happen, who is there in the neighbor, they will get to know that okay, something is happening, some fishy thing is happening. They can comment, they can see. If you're putting in the correct password 1234, then you can see password match and the door will open. You can see here small project you can do. And in the next level you can introduce IoT here. In the next level you can introduce IoT. By using IoT feature, you can send the notifications to the owner, who is the house of owner. You can do lots of things. So these are the initial step. Don't think that if you learn a very big controller or advanced controller you will get job. Nothing like this. The very simple funda, very simple thing is there. Whatever things you learn from basics, either it's a small controller, you are going to take 8051 controller, you are going to take AVR controller. If you are able to write the code, if you are able to do something, if your concept is clear, if you are able to give the answer in the interview, they will hire you. If you are thinking that why I'll go for basic controller, directly I'll jump to ARM controller, STM32 controller, and I'll start learning there. But you will not learn properly, you will not understand properly, then there is no use. Nobody will hire you. So my suggestion is always take a small controller, basic controller, and start working on this. And by doing this kind of small project, take the video, describe what this project is doing, describe it, and down all the requirement things, what all hardware required, whatever software required, everything you list it down, then post in the LinkedIn. Automatically people will see your project. Automatically people will see your project. The HR will see your project. Any technical manager, they will see your project. They will appreciate you. They will ask you how you did it. If they are happy, they will give the job offer, or they will ask for the interview. That is the one way. And second way, YouTube. Now YouTube is trending. Now YouTube is trending. If YouTube is trending, you can do this kind of small videos and you can put in the YouTube, and also you can start earning money there. That is also one more way you can do it. Okay, so in this way you can start learning. It's a very simple thing. In this way you can start learning. Okay, so this is the how you will become embedded engineer, by starting all these kind of simple things. Then what is the career progression of an embedded engineer? Of course, career progression, tomorrow you are going to become an embedded engineer. Then you can combine IoT. You can combine IoT, then you can combine your machine learning, then you can combine your AI. Small things you can add, and always you update yourself. Of course, your career will be like very bright. So in the terms of money also, in the term of salary also, for 2-year experience, 3-year experience, now they are offering 20 to 20 package, 20 to 25, in between 20 to 25 lakh package they're offering per annum. So that depends how much skill set you have. According to that, you'll get the package also. So annum, if a 2-year experience, 3-year experience, you'll get like 20 lakh package, 22 lakh package, like this you'll get. So this is the career. So career progress means, I can say, start with some basic embedded engineer, then you think about all these things to learn, and it will lead you to a different way. It will lead you to a different way. So this is about the today things. Okay, so today what I discuss, what is embedded system, what is the scope, then how to become an embedded engineer. For that, what all things you are going to learn, and after then how you can progress yourself day by day. So you can become an embedded engineer, then think about on-site, think about learning the new things, then automatically it will lead to you other things. Either you are going to system engineer, or you are going to design engineer, or you are going to become software engineer. Never matters. Always your growth should be there. Okay, this is about the today topic. Tomorrow what we are